Of Oak Hill, where it is times for Lady Rams and Rams basketball. We're getting set to tip this off tonight. This is a game that was scheduled for Tuesday night. That, of course, was snow day, and it is moved to tonight to play the Mustangs and Lady Mustangs of Rapides from just across the parish, outside of the LSUA area. If you're going out that way, that's where you'll find it. So a lot of distance. These two teams cover about as much as the parish as you will find. Oak Hill Lady Rams, Rapides Lady Mustangs getting ready to do battle in this one. You saw them run out a little bit earlier. Just wanted to welcome you all out. Got Chuck in-house with us. Got Brett Stallsby in-house with us. I am Doug Gann, along with 446 Sports. And we will join you back following the prayer and the anthem and the starting lineup. So stick around. It is time for basketball from Oak Hill.
Welcome to the Oakville game. The Lady Rams would like to thank the final sponsors, New Rock, Southern Baptist Church, Martin Ice, Michael and Whitney Johnson, and our Lord and Mr. Paul. Please stand for the prayer of national anthem.
Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day. I thank you for everyone that came out this work today, God. I thank you for the prayers that you have given heaven of protection, God. I give you the glory and praise in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
And now for revenue, we got number 1, Anaya Blue. Number 4, Tiara Hurt. Number 12, Izzy Anselworth. Number 2, Malia Perkins. Number 34, Abigail Perez. And now, for your Oakville Lady Rams, sophomore, number 23, Brady Seaman. Junior, number 24, Laney Johnson. Junior, number 34, Maya Boots.
There you have your pregame in the books, folks, and we are ready to tip this thing off here for 8-minute period set to do business. Oakville Lady Rams and the Lady Mustangs of Rapides cross-parish battle. set to go on. A couple of moments away, you saw the starting lineups for the Lady Rams: Jowers, Lacaz, Johnson, Quartz, and Cetus. Out on the floor for the Lady Mustangs: Blue, Kirk, Van Antwerpen, Starks, and Perkins make their way out there. Set to jump center. Correction, Perez is out there. Set to jump center is Perez, and we believe it'll be Jowers, as it's been the bulk of this one. Smaller lineup than we've seen Oak Hill go against here over the last couple of weeks. Last two times we've been out here, that we've been on campus, it's been against Alexandria and Zachary, and Tip is one there. It'll go back to Quartz, and we're off and going over to the far side, right out to Lacaz. She'll try her hand from three. That one's missed, but followed up. Quartz now from just outside the free throw line, unable to get that one to fall, and Perez pulls that board down. But a quick turnover inside, and that is Braylee Cetus to lead things off. She's got the first basket of the night.
And that puts your first 2 points on the Wallace Associates scoreboard on the bottom of your screen.
Inbounds is there. Perkins has it. She's being swallowed up from the backside, but does get it across the timeline, and that pressure causes the turnover that will go into that quiet for now student section for the Lady Rams. They'll definitely get into this. Over and under on you can't do that is 9. From the top of the key goes Quartz. She's unable to connect on that, and Kirk pulls that one down. And again, Perkins is met with pressure from Lacaz and Jowers, but able to get through that across the timeline pretty good. First attack at the basket now. That's just a long-range three that's blocked by Quartz. She gets those long arms up and moving. Try that again. It's no good from Kirk, and Quartz comes down with the rebound herself. Will make it all the way down the floor to Lacaz. Throws up what's just a, I don't know, a off-balance shot there, but will stay down this way. No, correction, it'll go off of Oak Hill, and we'll go over to the black and green-clad Mustangs of Rapides. Again, the last 2 games that we've had have been girls only. We'll have doubleheader action tonight. The boys set to do battle with Rapides tonight as well. That's the backcourt. It goes to Blue. Trying to set a screen was Perkins. It's going to go all the way over, and Jowers will get her first basket of the night. Here comes that pressure. Coach Casey West, you can see what she's trying to do. She is trying to get ahead of this thing and start fast, something they've not been able to do the last couple. Way downtown from Kirk is no good. Rebound controlled and off and running, but errantly thrown out. Perkins will be the recipient of that one down around the free throw line the other side. Lady's got that one on the turnover and dumps it back over herself. Perkins will try this shot from the wing, gets it to fall. And Rapides notches their first one. Quick substitution coming already. It looks like we'll have to see who's set to come in. Inside it goes to Cetus. Unable to get that one to fall, but Jowers is there working on early board bully numbers. There gets a board in the bucket, does Jody Jowers, and she's got 4 on the night. Speaking of 4, Kirk trying to go coast to coast, throws it up off the back glass, doesn't get it to fall. There's another rejection by Cetus, and she's going out. Had numbers, but Kirk closes quickly. Very good work by Kirk early on in this one. Bounces around. Perez has that one. It's going to be tied up by Cetus and should go over to Rapides. Rosalind Ducey set to check in, and she is going to be there with Maddie Danzy. We've seen good stuff out of Danzy the time that she's been in. Timeout is going to be whistled on the floor. We'll take a quick one with them. It's 30-second, but we'll take it with them and be right back. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime. And
back we go. Quick timeout on there. That was just a 30-second in theory only. There's that pressure. Traveling is called. Good pressure by the sideline. Jody Jowers and Danzy along the way. Danzy, Cetus, Jowers, Quartz, and Roz Ducey out on the floor for the Lady Rams. They're in control of this one early, 6-2. Jowers from the top of the key. Front iron, no good, but there's Danzy to get the board. That one's blocked. Nice block by Perkins of Rapides. And Cetus will throw up an offline three. Rebound controlled by Ducey. Jowers still unable to get that one to fall. The held ball will be there again, and it's going to go over to Oak Hill. Very frenetic pace early on in this one. That's that inbounds pass that they like to do. Get it to Jowers, who was given a little bit of size, or has the size advantage inside, but they didn't get it to fall off of Rapides. It goes, and Oak Hill will inbounds again, and there's that little move. This time Jody had nobody to go over, and she's got 6 on the afternoon. Another steal there. Good ball work. Danzy looked to have a good attempt at it, but unable to get that fall. And Perkins is off and running. Gets it down the floor to Blue. She's unable to finish that one. Pretty good pace in a game. Looks like Oak Hill trying to, there's Cetus. She'll fire away top of the key. Misses that one. Roz held ball, down low, and it will stay with Rapides on that one. But you see what Oak Hill is trying to do here. They're trying to really run Rapides out of this one early, keeping that pace up. And Laney will check back in. Swaps places with, like Cassie maybe. Hustling down in that one, and it will go back over to Oak Hill. Didn't touch anyone on the sideline, so they'll trigger that inbounds from underneath the basket right where the clock is. That reads 4:21. Get it back up to Amaya. Surprised she didn't shoot that one. Roz will. From downtown, and Roz Ducey gets the first 3 of the night. 11-2.
Oh, goodness.
Yep, that one thrown away into where the the Oak Hill cheerleaders are.
Just wasn't quite looking back for it at that point.
Well, at this point, that's part of what that early pressure and pace has done. It's got Rapides out of this one early. Perkins, though, not to be denied. She jumps into the lane. Danzy, a good job trailing, getting defense in there. And I talked to Coach West about her prior to the game, and she has really been impressive in the time that she's had an increased role with the absence of Briley Ducey.
And you can see that in the games that we've called that, someone has stepped up.
Talk to Coach West, and this is an important stretch for her as they start to make that run for the playoffs and power ranking and seeding and playoff action and quarterfinal action and all of those things, and just confidence. Should be a 2. She was on the line, still no good, so it won't matter. Danzy pulls out another board. That'll be Amaya at the top of the court. She's pressured by Blue. Spun over to Jody. Jody will fire from downtown. Back-to-back threes for the Lady Rams, and Jowers has 9. Danzy a near steal, but it will be turned over. Numbers now as Jowers and Danzy on Perkins. Perkins able to stand in there and deny that one, and I'm very impressed with that young lady, but she needs to get some help down low. Tries to throw it off the legs. We're going to get a 10-second call if that one just doesn't go away.
And it does.
They'll let it go away, and nobody came back for her. Lacaz and Braley Cetus return for Oak Hill. Good crowd out here tonight.
It really is.
A lot of blue sweatshirts.
Did you see that? Almost lose them in those blue bleachers.
Right. Roz makes her way to the basket, knifing through there, gets the basket, and this is a 16-2 run to open things up tonight, just what the doctor ordered. Tell you, go back and look at the effort that's being put on that by young lady number 22, and she has been after it every step of the way.
Kind of like the last name she holds.
Inbounds is there. That goes to Roz. Apologize for the voice issue. It's been a rough week. Jowers unable to get that one to fall, but Roz is going to pick up the foul, trying to get a steal. That'll be her first team foul. Just to side out or underneath the basket, it will go. Appreciate those of you that are watching along on Facebook, YouTube, X, wherever you're at. We appreciate that.
I created a Twitch account the other day, Doug, by the way.
Well, okay.
Well, my daughter has started doing some streaming while she's playing video games. So it's quite interesting.
See, I don't understand the concept, but I know that there are, I know that's out there and that people do that, and I get that, but I just don't understand that.
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. Until I watched hers, now it might be just be biased because it's hers, and I'm sure that has a big part of it. But it was just absolutely, I enjoyed it because she's not just talking about playing the game, just talking about it and having conversation. And it's just fun watching a little ADHD brain bounce around.
Foul whistled on Perez. That'll be her first team foul for the Lady Mustangs. And Laney will go to the line to shoot two. You know, could you imagine if that was back along? Because in our days, it was Donkey Kong and Mario Kart and all of that. If that's
Nintendo, Atari.
Yeah, if that's what you were streaming during Pong.
Yeah, I was thinking of the old handheld football game trying to play.
Right. Coleco.
Or the old, even older one, the football tabletop one where it vibrated and the men moved around. And
there's a steal by Jowers, gets that basket, and this is just all Oak Hill in this one. That one knocked away. You're going to whistle a foul on Laney. But, yeah, I mean, I saw a board that was built for the old football game. Speaking of old football games, the one where you wrap it up and then flick it. I saw there was a game board built for that. I was like, what else?
What?
Perkins being tested, gets it across the timeline. Jumping in, though. And I'm telling you, this has gotten off to the start that Coach Casey West wanted in this one. Bodies flying around. Will go out of bounds, and it will stay with, should stay with, no, they say, yeah, it's going to stay with Oak Hill, and that will get Courts back into the game. Still swaps places with Jowers. And getting back to the early topic, we talked about, to Coach West, about these next 8 games and how important they were to build some confidence after losing those 2 tough ones last week. Shot is up from the corner, and it's good. Cassie LeCaz. 3-ball, corner pocket. Great steal and save by Courts. Inside it goes high off the backboard. 27-point quarter for Oak Hill, and they have still got about 70 seconds to go in this one. They will not let up. And you'll see as the younger players come in this one, the same intensity that you see from this initial group. Good pressure on the far side by Cetus. Gets it back up top now. That's Van Antwerpen that has it. Just throws that one up. Laney tried to jump in the lane to get it and was unable to. Rebound controlled by Cetus. Thought about the run out, but was unable to do it as Perez was right there. Courts over in the corner to Roz. Roz from downtown misses that one. Hustling to the ball and unable to get the save, and it will go off of Oak Hill over to Rapides. Yeah, district play starts next week. I think they've got Glenmora here on Tuesday night.
I believe you're right.
Good pressure again. This is the district that Grace Christian is in. Grace Christian doesn't have the boys basketball team, so they won't come here. Inside it goes. Good rebound by Court. Good save by Courts. And that's going to be a charge. Yeah, they called that charge on Laney again. Tremendous work by Perkins around the basket. They'll call that on Laney. Not sure if that's her second or third. We'll check. Now, I think it's got to be just her second because I believe one of them was called on Roz earlier. That will wind down the first. 27-2. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Oak Hill set to go back to work, 27-2 in this one. Already getting close to that running clock portion of here, just out of the first. Underneath it goes, bouncing around. Let's see, gonna stay with Rapides. To watch it on the monitor here is the big mountain of broadcast equipment there in the way. Slipping down, Danzy able to pull that one out of there, and she is guarded by Perkins. Inside it goes, spin around.
Wow.
And that shot is up, and it's good.
Perkins sends one out for three, no good.
Yeah, long range three.
That would be about the story you would hear out of me as well.
It's all in the name.
Yes.
That shot is up, and it's good from Michaela Rachel. The freshman gets that to fall.
And as you see down here, the ball will stay with the Lady Mustangs as they're inbounding it here. Inbound, and here at the court she goes, passes it down, intercepted there by the Lady Rams. Back now with Ducey, and underneath for Danzy. She's fouled on her shot attempt, and that's going to put her to the line for shooting a pair, right, Doug?
Indeed it is. Danzy's there going to the free throw line. They'll whistle that one on Rapides. That basket earlier was made. It got it to 31, was Boogie Johnson. She's in the game now. First free throw from Danzy, up and good. 35 is the mark to reach in this one before the clock will continue to roll through there. Checking in is Mackenzie Lansdale, one of the 8th graders here. And you'll get a lot of these younger players rotating in through with some of the older girls still. Also set to check in is Arella Mitchell.
She came in for Danzy after the shots.
After the free throws. So you've got that young core out there. As a matter of fact, I don't see any of the others in there. As a matter of fact, Kari Jordan also into the game. As a matter of fact, she pulls it. No, that's Lansdale that pulled that rebound down and out of there. And we'll see. Look, that younger group, I'm telling you, keep an eye on number 3, Boogie Johnson. She, I've seen her set as many charges as any of the players in the past that have done. She stands in there and plays that interior defense as good as anyone does.
She really does. And, you know, Doug, I don't know if you saw it on their Facebook page. Sometime this week, I think it showed up, where they had their own little statistics, in-house statistics of how they voted for, like, who's most likely to marry somebody's, or whose son you want them to date, or whatever. It's some cute little statistics. So they put a lot together, and you can see the development of this group being such a core group, and so well, you know, liking of one. Wow!
From downtown goes Perkins.
Maybe I should talk more for her.
You can save that for the broadcast too. That's one of the best shots that I've seen in just the second basket for Rapides in this one.
Oh, blocked.
A couple of the other players in there. Mix is now in there for Rapides, but again with a short lineup, just 8 on the lineup card for Rapides. You won't see a lot of players come out of there. You say, well, they're keeping their starters in. They just don't have a choice. Good work inside. That rebound controlled out by Mitchell. Mitchell over to Boogie. He'll fire the three quickly. Mitchell, the recipient of that rebound, puts it up and it's back. This one's going to be a quick one. Up and down the floor they go. Rebound controlled by Jordan there. Gets it outside to Boogie, and she'll go the other way. Jocelyn Johnson, her name, but everybody here on the hill, it's Boogie. And anyway, we talked about it, just a fire plug. If you look, she reminds me a lot of that Christina Green type of player. Just can score, will get in there and take a charge. Is just a pest, and I mean that in the best of ways. That's over to the near side. Rachel back up top to Boogie. She'll fire away. Top of the key for three.
Like a squirrel on Red Bulls.
That's why we mute Chuck a lot, folks.
Well, that's probably what they call her Boogie, because she just can't stay still.
Over it goes. They quickly will get it into her hands, too. She is going to be a future playmaker. That's Lansdale from downtown, and they're shooting the three better than that first group did. I'm going to get in trouble from that first group, but there you go. In 36, that should get it to the area where the clock runs. And I think I may have aggravated that first group because they're getting back up off of the floor now. Great work by this Lady Rams team. Yeah, Boogie will fire that ball from anywhere on the floor, too. Lansdale able to come out of there with it. She'll go back up. She's going to score the basket and get the and one. Whistle that one on Kirk, it looks like, and they will. And that gets Cetus, Courts, Johnson, Lacaz back onto the floor. And only one yet to come in is Jowers. She'll come in for Lansdale, who is the shooter. And one, old school three for Mackenzie Lansdale. And she'll swap spots with Jowers. And no Oak Hill. Yeah, they'll back out of that. Boy, you heard her call them off quick, too. They'll pick it up at half court and will not press. Baseball pass over in the corner. Too tall to call there for Blue, and it will go the other way to Oak Hill.
Hopefully they're going to work on some controlling the ball. Yep, the lean and out, control it around the perimeter.
Well, the beauty of it is it's going to be a quick one anyway with the clock running. Court's following, and she'll be fouled there. But this is what would draw a game out if that opportunity wasn't there and getting to. Now, if it happens to drop under the 35, it doesn't change things on there. Once you're there, you're there.
That is correct.
And Coach Casey West, look, we've talked about this on a number of situations. She is not ever going to attempt to embarrass a team or do anything that may lead to being perceived as running a score up on somebody, but they are going to keep the intensity on with their younger players and allow these seniors to not get rusty. There's Jowers, who airs that one out, goes off the back board, that pad that's there, and Courts set to check back in for, is that Roz that she's coming in for? Yeah.
And tries to hit her with the towel.
She just returned it to her. But you see Oak Hill drops back into a half-court zone. They go more man, don't they? Yeah, they went man.
Yep.
Boy, and that's a tough one, too. You drawing Lacaze. She just won't stop. Cetus unable to get that rebound as Kirk just did work down on the other end.
Oh.
Good move inside the blue. She was unable to pull that one down. Perkins jumping in with the steal there. Another three is up. It's no good, but Perkins with another board. Chuck's going to save this audio, I just believe.
I love hearing my name called out a lot, but it's not me.
Cross court it goes to Courts, and she's going to go to the free throw line. And they'll shoot them right at halftime. They'll whistle that on number 30, which is Mix. Clock will run down. They'll stop it so that they don't want the horn to go off. Don't forget, halftime coming up. We will watch the Oak Hill cheerleaders do their little performance, and then we'll go away to halftime. At the half, it is Oak Hill 46. Rapid 7 will be back after halftime and after the Oak Hill Lady Rams perform.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Discover golf like never before at Links on the Bayou, Central Louisiana's hidden gem. Welcome to a golf experience like no other. Our Links-style design sets the stage for an exciting and unique adventure. 5 distinct tee boxes cater to every skill level, ensuring a game that's perfect for you. And when you're ready to refuel, head to Becky's Bunker Club for dining with a view and gear up in our pro shop. Ready to elevate your golfing experience? Tee off at Links on the Bayou today. Links on the Bayou, redefining the way you enjoy golf.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Back live courtside here on the Hill, campus of Oak Hill. Rams, Lady Rams, set to doubleheader action tonight. It's all Lady Rams in the first one. They lead this one 46-7. Running clock has been invoked, so this one should wrap up in about 20 minutes from now. They'll play out the 2 8-minute periods, but it'll only stop for a timeout. At Perkins, we've seen her very solid. Sure why it clock stopped there.
Had to give him the winding watch signal over here.
He confused me.
Yeah.
Jumping into the lane, but Court's able there to go back and get it. But good work by Mix. Top of the key, Cetus will fire away. She misses everything in that one. Yeah, as a clock operator, you're set to stop. Perkins goes to the far side, gets it to Kirk now. She fires away from downtown, bangs back iron, and Cassie brings that one down, and she's off and running. Cassie fouled there, but it's on the floor. They'll whistle that on 1 blue. Appreciate those folks that are commenting in, letting us know where they're watching from. That one's inside to Jowers, over to the corner to Courts. Bangs around no good. Jowers there with the board in the bucket. Gets that one to fall, and it's 48-7. Near carry for Rapides, but Jowers over there in the corner with that block. Fires it away to LaCaz. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. This, Chuck, is where the game really closes the time up, is when you're not stopping the clock for that minute or so on free throws.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it does make it just pace it on out there in this kind of situation.
Second one, or first free throw is up, and it's good from LaCaz. Misses the second one. Cetus able to pull that rebound down. Gets it outside the Courts. Thought about 3. Instead, she'll drive in now. Dishes out to Jowers. Jowers from downtown, no good. Underneath was Cetus. Laney tried to get it back, but it's going to be off and running. Here comes Cassie down the way. Cassie controls the backside better than anybody does. She can follow a breakaway player down the court as well as anybody and get that backside block. Well, a lot of players contributing tonight. Going to be hard to name our BU Designs player of the game. Big shout out to all of our sponsors. Oh, you've seen them rotating through. That shot from Perkins, that's her second 3 of the night. Laney trying to answer instead. Spins around, goes to the basket, unable to get that to fall. Going to be out of bounds. Will stay with Oak Hill. And the line change coming now. Roz is coming in. Boogie's back. Danzy's there. See who else, Chuck, we've got on the floor. Rachel comes back in, and Jordan back in as well. Perkins, she's hit one from there before, and she buries another one.
That's that name.
Look, she can. She was just across the timeline and fired that one, and that's the second one she's hit from there. She'll get you in horse because you ain't going to go out there and shoot as far out as she will.
I guess they would have to play Mustang, wouldn't they?
Yeah, and would indeed they would. She's got 9 of the 13.
Ducey fouled at the line there, shooting 2.
Student section encouraging her to shoot from the logo the next time. Want to see how far out her range is in this one, and I think she can make it from there.
I do.
She's one of those that'll get you in trouble. If they give away a car at halftime of one of those college games or something, if you make the layup, the free throw, the top of the key in the half quarter, she'll win the car.
No doubt. Little stutter step and charged on in. Got that too.
And one. That is blue that'll go to the basket and to the free throw line. Didn't see who they whistled that one on, Chuck, that foul.
Did not. Ducey.
And one is there, old school 3. Lead is trimmed, if you will, to 34. But what that does is tell you that once the clock starts running, it gets over 35. It does not dip back under. Danzy near side to Johnson. She's got it back inside to Ducey. Look, it's good pressure. Rapides has not backed off one bit. Actually, I think they've amped up their intensity just a little bit. Perkins now's got double digits. Young lady's a player.
Oh, look at her getting
diving
in there.
in. Gonna be a held ball. Will go over to Rapides, we believe. And it does.
She may have gotten a little stickum on her shoes because she was slipping around earlier. It looks like she's got good traction now. 3 coming in for the Lady Rams.
That is
54.
Lansdale, Goodwin, and Mitchell that return. Van Antwerpen comes back in for Rapides. She'll swap places with Blue. Danzy across the timeline's got it. That one knocked away again, and things getting a little bit sloppy for this Lady Rams team. Perkins fires away. Might have been too close. She was just had her toes outside the three-point line. We've seen her range from about mid-court. Nearing a held ball, and it is.
Got a foul.
Yeah, they're going to whistle that on Lansdale, is it?
54, yeah.
Mackenzie Lansdale, the 8th grader, whistled for that foul. As we get near the 1-minute mark, Perkins ducks up and under, gets the rebound from her backside. Almost got the first backside assist. That one up and controlled now by Roz. She gets it as the Lady Rams go out the other way. Again, I apologize for the issues with the voice. It has been a rough one this week. Folks, who else would be chasing that down for Rapides except Perkins? She is a player.
Your voice doesn't sound bad, Doug, at all.
It sounds it to me. So there you go. But I think it does anyway. So Danzy across midcourt.
Oh.
Clothesline there and off and running of the Mustangs.
Struggling with the simple layups, open layups rather.
Final 15 here in the third. There's been just a near offensive foul from Ducey. Banging around inside there. 5 and 4 and 3. You see it on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. And that will do it for the third period of play. They'll take a minute in between. We'll take 30 seconds with them and be right back on 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
And we're back here getting ready for the first period, the fourth period of action.
Nice.
That's right. And again, barring any timeouts, and if we didn't see any of them, we will certainly believe that we won't here in the fourth as they'll roll through this one. Game normally tips off at 5:30, started at 5 o'clock. We'll wrap up before 6 o'clock tonight. Boys game was set to start at 6 o'clock. Will
nice
probably
battle.
be. See, that's what I don't understand. It took a running clock to get this to where it'll be over with by 6 o'clock within 1 hour. And there's Lainey who back steps her way into a three there. Lainey Johnson from downtown. They schedule these games, one they show at 5 o'clock, one they show at 6 o'clock. But everybody here knows they're not going to start an hour apart.
Well, and, you know, I don't know if they knew that I was going to be so quick on my setup and takedown.
Correct. Cetus from downtown misses that one left. She's been off this entire game, and that's not like her. But that's one thing, Chuck, that's been so paramount with this team from Oak Hill is that if one player's not there, another player is. And we've seen her be the leader of this team.
Very much so.
The sophomore, Braylee Cetus, is certainly one of those to watch. When she is that senior, and I'm not rushing her by any means, I got enough grief on that earlier in the year. She is going to be one of the best players in the state, without a doubt.
Left her wide open underneath. Yes.
Yeah. Starks misses that one, and there comes Maya banging in. We'll see Danzy back in. Roz is coming in. Cetus will come out, as will Cassie.
Perkins in for the Lady Mustangs.
Shot there, bounces up, bangs around, held ball. That'll be Perez and Roz. Held ball will stay with Rapides. And that rule was put in, Chuck, the running clock rule. It's been put in football. It's in high school athletics all the way out. It's like the 10-run rule in baseball, if you will,
right,
and things like that. You just
15 and 10. Yep.
You just want to make sure that folks get out of here. Make sure that it's competitive, and if it's not, you go ahead and do what you can to get it in the books.
You know, they even have one in soccer. I think it's 8, if I remember correctly. 8 goal difference.
Foul was whistled on Danzy. Speaking of soccer makes its way in town this weekend for the Association of Christian Educators of Louisiana Athletics. You know it very well as ASL Athletics. Soccer, co-ed soccer is in town beginning tomorrow, Friday and Saturday out at Louisiana Christian University. And yes, you can catch it live here on 446 Sports. You will hear Matt Scalfano and Nick Magnano on the call. The producer's going to be muted in that one.
I will be under the headset only.
That's right. We've glued his microphone in the up position where it can't get there. I will be back to coaching a little baseball on Saturday morning. How about that?
That's nice.
Son is the baseball coach at Mary Golf Elementary. And our clock operator in the football season with the Ash group.
Yes.
And so asked him if he's going to have food at the field like we had in the press box for him. He just kind of had that same son grin. You know, that child grin. Everybody knows it.
Yes.
Over to the near side is Jowers. Fires that one up, and give her a 2. She's on the line. They'll stop it momentarily just to get the subs in.
Stop the clock.
They waved through well, it's just to get the subs in. They just waved through the timeout. He said, do you want the timeout? Nope, we don't. They want the 3:40 to run off the clock and get ready for boys action coming up.
Something new this year with ASL also with the soccer is this will be their first year to go 11v11 where they have 11 on the field versus the 8.
And they'll play the full length and width of the field as opposed to having to mark things off in the past. There's Boogie to the board. Does not get that to fall. Held ball will stay with the Lady Rams.
Nearing halftime, kind of already slightly drooling over those Ram Bam fries.
Yeah, you can have them. I'm probably going to stay clear of them this evening.
I'm only going to get a short stack. I'm not getting a full load because that's dangerous and painful.
And off the glass, count that one. 57-20, 2:43 remaining in this one. Appreciate all of you that have followed along with us. There's Boogie from downtown up, and it's no good.
Thought she was going to get it when it came back down there for a moment. I mean, it went well over the top of the backboard.
Out by where all of those very supportive signs are. She will fire it up from anywhere on the floor. There's Lansdale, knifes her way in. Unable to get that to go. Good work inside. I've been impressed by the work of Peyton Goodwin, the freshman also. She's hustling, been around the basketball.
That's like, the way they go for that ball is like if you have a room full of teenagers and you come in and throw 3 slices of pizza in there.
And there's 4 of them?
Yes. I don't know. It better be 5 or 6. It doesn't matter. I mean, you throw 3 slices, it's a melee going on. And they don't care if it's cheese or pepperoni or whatever. If it's pizza, they're after it. Perkins with some nice work there. Missed the shot.
There's good defense out on her by Michaela Rachel as well. That kind of got a hand in her face, too. Final 90 seconds of this one. That shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound controlled by the Lady Rams. Mitchell.
Oh, nice little knock out of her hands there. Number 4 there for Lady Rams.
Kirk
Later
did what she does, and then let's get around the basketball. Very impressed. Just been a group that's been a little outmanned in this one.
Yeah.
Thanks to our title sponsor, Explore Alexandria Pineville, for bringing you high school sports.
Foul.
They'll whistle Mackenzie Lansdale, the 8th grader, with that foul. And that's going to probably be the last true action of this one. First free throw is up, and it's good.
Nicely done.
And they'll get Boogie back into the game. She'll swap places with Goodwin. Might be one more trip down there. I don't think she'll take the final 20 to do this one. Misses that one, so it'll be a violation. It will go over to Oak Hill.
Boogie going to take the shot?
Yeah, Boogie quickly gets it down. She'll back it out. Till the final buzzer they go, but this one's going to end 57-26 in favor of the Lady Rams. And sportsmanship all the way to the end. Boogie got knocked down, and Perez and Starks were there to help her back up from Rapide. So as we've seen the whole way, just great work from this Rapides team. They don't have enough for Oak Hill tonight. It's all Oak Hill early on in this one, 57-21. They'll have guys action coming up here momentarily, and we'll see you back for that one.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Discover golf like never before at Links on the Bayou, Central Louisiana's hidden gem. Welcome to a golf experience like no other. Our Links-style design sets the stage for an exciting and unique adventure. 5 distinct tee boxes cater to every skill level, ensuring a game that's perfect for you. And when you're ready to refuel, head to Becky's Bunker Club for dining with a view and gear up in our pro shop. Ready to elevate your golfing experience? Tee off at Links on the Bayou today. Links on the Bayou, redefining the way you enjoy golf.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
Wherever
Tremont Dorsey. MC Harris. Xavion Johnson. Carryon Johnson. And Antoine Jones.
Back ready to get things going for the boys game in this one. Shortly after 6 o'clock when this thing is tipping off here. That first one was a quick one. 57-21. Lady Rams finished that one up over the Lady Mustangs. Rams, Mustangs getting ready to do battle tonight in this one. Mustangs in all green with white letters, white trim. Rams set to do battle in their home whites with blue numbers trimmed in blue as well. Not the crowd you're used to seeing tonight out of this one. Just the cold weather's gotten some people, and there's not a big crowd from Rapides. Thompson is set to jump center with Tremont Dorsey. Dorsey good size. Looks like he matches up well across the way. Carryon Johnson, another one of the Mustangs with some size. And we're ready to get things going. Rebound, or the tip-off, controlled by Jones, and it'll get back into the hands of MC Harris. Harris receives it back up top. Good ball movement early on by this Rapides team. Swung over in the corner to Harris. Talked to Coach McGee prior to this game, and sitting at 13-13 at 19 in the power rankings, needing to string together some wins to stay in that playoff launch. And there's a three that is up, and it's good from Xavion Johnson.
And that puts your first points on the Wallace Associate scoreboard you see down there at the bottom of your screen.
Trying to answer back, but drawing nothing but air was Ty Goodwin, the junior sharpshooter. Not sharp that time.
Not to be confused with the Pro Ball NBA.
Correct. Coach McGee wanted to start fast. There's a three that's launched up. That one's no good. Rebound controlled and down by McMicken. You'll see him. You'll see Trustin Thompson. A lot of those guys just really hustling. They've played well this year. There's Thompson that steps up and leads the way with a screen. Walters gets it to the near side. That's Cowart, the freshman. Goodwin trying to get that one to go and unable to do so. Came down on the line. It was controlled by Antoine Jones, Chuck, but he landed on the line.
Good hustle, though.
Set to trigger things inside is Cowart. He'll have to come over the top, and only one's got a chance for that is Brett.
Yeah. You didn't reach out for that one, Brett. You didn't reach out for that one. Not going to give you his
now,
response.
if he would have wound up on the camera, too, I'd have been flip it around real quick and get that shot.
That's right.
Rapides the only basket in this one. Goodwin out near mid-court. It's good pressure now by Oak Hill.
throws that one away.
Now that one thrown away and it'll go the other way. I'll tell you, go back to that girls game. The Rapides Lady Mustangs did not quit at all. Had an opportunity because they went through a pretty bad stretch and started things out. But I think they came out with just as much intensity in the third and fourth quarters as they had in the first. There's another three that's up and launched. It's no good. That was Johnson. Rebound controlled by Carryon Johnson. The putback no good also. And O'Keel comes out of there with it. Quickly back down the floor it goes. Able to hang on to it was Walters. He gets it back up top to Goodwin. McMicken over into the corner. That three is up and no good. Coward had a good look at it, but unable to get it to fall. Goodwin hustling around down low. And it stays with O'Keel. McMicken set to inbounds from earlier. He finds Thompson. Walters, top of the key, unable to get it to go. And that's that young man that we talked about a little bit earlier is Antoine Jones. Good elevation. And that one goes back the other way from Walters, but he's going to be whistled for the foul and what looked like an opportunity. Had a pretty good block, but that will send Jones to the free throw line.
He's got 2 twos on his jersey. Let's see if he can get them both in there.
There you go. That'd give him 4, Chuck.
That would.
Your theory is shot on the very first one.
Well, if he makes this one, that still gives him 4 on the scoreboard. So, see, I was thinking ahead though.
You guys will appreciate soccer. Second one short.
So
there goes that.
There was there's a moment in soccer last year that we captured, and I reposted it. Something about the
going back the other way. We'll get back to that tomorrow, Chuck. That one down the floor, and that is Jones. 5-0 lead for Rapides.
I don't remember the whole gist of it, but it's something about the Super Bowl that was coming up.
It's also coming up in a couple of weeks. Good one hopping through the lane, unable to get that one to fall. And nobody comes back for the rebound. There's Rapides to have it. Jones inside it goes. And the shot is up and it's good by MC Harris. And that'll get a timeout on the floor. Set to check in. It looks like Lyndon Marler. But he'll have to do it after this 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him and be right back.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. And you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
We're back to action here. Coming up at halftime, we'll talk to head coach of the Lady Rams, Casey West, and our BU Designs player of the game, Jody Jowers. Jody Jowers had 19 points in that first game. What's good about that is there's a block on the outside by Xavion Johnson. Scrum under boy, Trustin had a good job of getting it back, was unable to finish that off. The 19 points by Jody put her over 2,000 in her career. 2,000-point barrier reached by Jody Jowers tonight, so we'll visit with her. All of that's coming up at halftime in this one, but we're still halfway home in the first.
Both players down there just a minute ago on that out of bounds ball just had to sit there and watch it bounce for 3 or 4 times before it rolled out because they had both been out of bounds.
Elevating baseline jumper, no good from Carryon Johnson. And rebound controlled out going the other way from Oak Hill. 7-0 lead in this one. Not the start that Coach McGee wanted. Trying to change all of that. Nifty move up and under. Goes Wesley McMicken, the junior guard for Oak Hill.
And that gets them on the board. That's Wallace Associates scoreboard.
Back up to the top it goes. Harris has it now. He's being covered up by Goodwin. Oh, had a chance to get that one over into the corner to Johnson. Was unable to do so, though. Closed quickly. Harris now another one of those baseline jumpers. This one he gets to fall. And the lead is back to 7. Neither of these teams really lighting it up. Oak Hill going to try to change things by going to the basket, but Rapides having none of it. Going to get our first look at the senior Gabe Robinson. Robinson will come in and swap places with Walters. And right away, Gabe gets the ball, work it inside, and there's another turnover, and that's been the key, is turnovers by the Rams. There's going to be a foul on the base or on the sideline. That'll be whistled on Thompson. Just one team foul apiece. Correction, 2 now for Oak Hill. Well, they changed it back now. I thought it was just 1. There's a long-range 3 from the corner right in front of the student section. That is up and good by Xavion Johnson. Down into the corner it goes, working back inside to Robinson. Robinson double clutches, unable to get that fall. Tries to bang the rebound down. Little indecision, and it'll go over to Rapides. 5-0 run since Oak Hill got their first basket, and it's the largest lead of the game at 12-2. Coach Broussard and his Mustangs have come out playing in this one, to say the least. Harris pulls up. He's solid with that pull-up jumper. He elevates quickly.
Yes.
Rebound controlled out by Robinson. Couple of shots and no basket for Rapides, and they'll go the other way. Over in the corner. That shot is up, and it's no good. Had a good look at it, did McMicken, but unable to get it to fall from the corner, and they needed that one, did the Rams. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. You see it on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. Corner 3 launch, no good. Harris pulls that one down, and they'll back it back again. Try to set up a little offense, but turn and whip it quickly into Carry-On Johnson, who is able to put that one away. Good ball movement by Goodwin. Elevates, fires the 3.
2.
Correction, they give him a 2.
Just inside that 3-point line.
Now I look around. I'm the only one that thought it was a 3. None of the 3 officials had their hands in the air. Just I'm ad-libbing here, apparently.
Well, just from this angle that we were right behind him, it looked like it should have been a 3, but I just happened to look down at his feet at that time. Whistle me foul for paying attention for once.
Right.
Oh.
That one turned over now. Goodwin, good job of keeping his body in check, not to draw the charge. Robinson Euro-stepped his way into a block there, but McMicken with a good job and good ball movement. Another block, and Robinson going to go to the free throw line. They will whistle Xavion Johnson with the foul. It's his first personal, second team. Robinson's free throw up, and it's good.
Like that old rock and roll group, Rattle and Hum, right?
The board has 2. We just have 1.
3 Oak Hill fouls, 1 foul for Rapides. That's what Coach Broussard was getting sorted out down here underneath us. 14-5, just a 5-point first quarter. And well, you gotta win games down the stretch, and this is going to be some Some good coaching needs to come out of Coach McGee tonight to get this thing back in line. And there they go to the line. A lot of basketball left. Lead cut to 7. Harris over to Johnson now with 2 and 1. Long distance three. Looked like you wanted the buzzer beater. Should have got Perkins out there for it. She could hit it.
No.
At the end of 1, we'll take a look at the Lady Rams and keep it here through the break. We're back here courtside on the hill, 14-7. Rapides has the lead in this one. And we're off and going in the second. Took a little bit of time to get the first basket, but Oak Hill heating up. There's a 3-ball corner pocket. That is Avion Johnson. 17 now, 7 in this one. McMicken looking for help on there, and he is just bottled up, gets it inside to Thompson, and they are double teaming everyone with the ball tonight. That's outside to Goodwin, who launches it, and he's going to have to get going in this game. Quickly back down the floor is Avion Johnson.
That's because those Mustangs travel in herds. That's why they're double teaming them.
So I've been told. Good ducks under, gets inside. Robinson able to pull down the board and getting banged around inside. But I'm telling you, anytime Ram touches the ball, you've got 2 Rapides Mustangs on them at any point.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, coming up at halftime, it'll be our player of the game from that first game, our BU Designs play of the game. Jody Jowers will join us. Moved that to halftime as well because we didn't want it to just be a minute-long interview. As the young lady went over 2,000 points in her career.
She did, and wow, what an accomplishment.
We'll do a follow-up with her as well after this. She's a great young lady. We've come to know Jody quite well, and she's just a tremendous player. Also, we'll talk to head coach Casey West about that game and about the end of the season. We'll try to keep each interview about 4 minutes and get you through halftime. 3-ball up and good again. Xavion Johnson has found his range. Lead now to 15.
You might even call it the beginning of their district season coming up.
It is on Tuesday. And the way it's set up, they only play 1 district game per team. You know, they don't play the home and home on these things. So they've got 3 district games instead of what you would think of as 6. Robinson tries to jam that one in behind the back inside to Trustin, and Trustin says, God, don't work that one in there no more.
Think twice. Stays with the Rams.
McMicken's got it over the near side. Outside now. They go top of the key there. Rachel sets a screen for Goodwin. Unable to convert on that, and that Xavion's got it, and off go the Mustangs.
They come out running.
Back to the top it goes to Harris. Harris has it now. He's got Rachel creeping out on him, but able to get it swung around to the near side and carry on Johnson. That shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound controlled by Rachel. Loses his footing, but able to get it out to Goodwin. Ty inside to McMicken, and that was blocked again. And that's probably the 5th block that I've seen already from Rapides.
Manning up down here on coverage.
Good one will fire away quickly, catch and shoot, no good. Elevating and grabbing that one, Antoine Jones. And it will go back over to O'Keel following the traveling violation.
Couldn't find a spot to put the ball down on the court. They just took a few extra steps.
Walters makes his way back in. We'll see who he checks in for. Got to bring somebody out, and they'll bring out McMicken. I'm going to try the old 6'5" approach on there, but officials said, no, we're not going to do that. Inside he goes to Trustin Thompson, and he gets the basket. Good feed from Rachel. "13-point lead for the Mustangs in this one. It's been the 3-point shooting of Xavier Johnson, along with a tenacious defense. That's Harris again, one-on-one with Rachel, who is blanketing him. Turns the corner, does Harris, unable to get it to fall. Walters pulls that board down, and quickly Ty is off and running. Robinson tried to step back, but quickly on him was Antoine Jones. Call a held ball. So that's saved from being the 6th block.
I guess technically it was, could have been a block, but just won't go down in the books that way.
Well, because it is a held ball, then Robinson knifing his way in. Well, if he comes out, he's had to go up with that or let go of the ball is all he could do. Good work by Goodwin to knife in there and steal that one. And this is a kind of intensity that you'd hoped for out of this Oak Hill team, on display the last couple of trips down the floor defensively. Kicked outside to Harris. Harris will go to the basket. Switches hands, and that one is knocked out of there by Rachel. Good work. Something has happened these last couple of trips that's got these Rams fired up. Tried to work that one inside, but Thompson's there, kicks it outside. Good one. That is block number 6 of the night, and that's a good block from out beyond the arc. Outside corner wanted Johnson again. He switched sides, fires that one up, no good. The foul is going to be whistled. First team foul. Very good, very well played ball game. That's just the first team foul for either squad here in the second. Big shout out to our Oak Hill sponsors, Kayla Jade Photography, Lebo's Major League Collectibles, and a little Mo, Sheriff Mark Wood. Of course, we appreciate everything Sheriff Mark Wood does. BU Designs. And if I miss one, I apologize for that. Gonna whistle that on MC Harris, it looks like. It's 2 team fouls now. Thrown away, and gonna give up near an easy basket, but good job hustling back, and attribute that one. May have hurt himself a little bit on that hustle play, but that just epitomizes the season of Trustin Thompson. Did not give up on that, and willing to put himself in harm's way to get that ball back. Gonna be another held ball.
For a minute there, I thought the ref underneath called it a traveling, but this one out here saw that the ball was held.
Yeah, that's the second time down in a couple of trips that we've seen what would have been a block that turned into a held ball because the Ram offensive player didn't let go of the ball.
Pretty good push off there.
Harris slipping around, knifes his way to the basket, and just a nifty piece of ball handling by MC Harris.
Almost can't touch this, huh?
Almost, Chuck. Walters had to lay that one high off the glass. Wish that was a joke you couldn't touch. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports. Back to work we go here. Or not. Yeah, there we go.
Find it eventually.
There you have it.
You know, I like to push buttons.
Indeed you do. Harris has it up top. Elevating, trying to get that one to go was Johnson, but unable to get there. Good piece of work by Lucas Walters. And that is the third team foul now coming. They'll whistle that on Kerryon Johnson. To the near side is McMicken for the inbounds. McMicken, Thompson, Goodwin. Trying to get a look down the corner. That's Cowart, the freshman, back in. He started this one. And good piece of work by Goodwin to elevate and get that one to fall. Ty Goodwin. Can you do what you can just to get the thing back under double digits? This is a slow start for the Rams, but they have played the second period very aggressive on the boards, and it's been led by Thompson. Zero team fouls committed by Oak Hill here in the second period at all. 4 by Rapides. Rapides will shoot. Should there be, or Oak Hill shoot, should there be another foul. Top of the key goes Cowart, and he'll shoot 3 free throws. Could very well get this thing back under double digits.
Wanting to shoot for 3 here. 5th team foul on the Mustangs, as Doug was talking about. First one up and good, right through the net, right through the middle of the rim. No questions. Very well practiced. Has a good follow through. Looks like he calms himself down well there at the free throw line. Has his routine and his ritual, and unfortunately the third one does not fall. And what does that do now for team fouls there, Doug?
They'll whistle Thompson for the foul there. That's his first. So getting it back under double digits, under 60 seconds to go. If you are Rapides, you just want to keep the pressure on. If you're Oak Hill, you got to get a stop. But look at MC. Hammers his way to the goal to get that one to fall. You're welcome.
Beautiful.
Walter's trying to answer, but is caught up there. Instead, he'll drive his way to the basket and get that one to fall.
Doing the splits on the way up.
28-17. 9-point correction. 26-17. 9-point lead for the Mustangs. Elevating up is Harris.
There's your 28.
Oak Hill's got to find a way to get it under 10 before halftime. That'll give them a little bit of momentum into the break. But it's good intensity. Cowart thought about firing away. Instead, he's going to go to the basket. Doesn't get it to fall. He's got one more shot at it. That one bangs around and hits everything behind the goal. Nothing in front of it. 1.4 to go, so no time for a shot unless it's a long distance one. Harris hits that top of the way, and we'll keep it right here and do our best to get Miss Jowers up here pretty quickly. We'll visit with her. our reigning BU Designs Player of the Game. We'll swap the headset over with her. No, I promise. There are no complicated questions. All we want you to do in this is just talk about yourself. That's all. No, congratulations, our reigning BU Designs Player of the Game on there. I think that makes 812 shirts you have for being our Player of the Game on there. Speaking of a large number, though, another big night for you. You went over 2,000 points in your career. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I couldn't do it without my teammates from previous years and this year and all my fans and family. It's a gift.
Had 19 tonight in an effort that everybody on the team scored except for a couple of people. I go over there and I'm looking through the lineup and I'm just seeing 2 and 4 and 6 and 8, and then the 19 jumps out. Take your 19 aside. What does it mean seeing the lineup, the entire lineup, being able to put the ball in the basket tonight?
That's good, especially for our years coming up.
Right.
Knowing that when us 3 seniors leave, we're still going to have a good team. And
look, and that's one thing that you talked about, the people that left, the seniors before you as well, and the senior group before that. They're always looking at the groups that are coming up behind them, and now you see the transition. What do you look to leave to some of those younger players that are coming up? Just the Oak Hill legacy. What does it mean to be an Oak Hill player?
So
I told you, Coach told you couldn't say I don't know about anything. I'll ask you an easy one too. What's your time been like here on the Hill?
it's been awesome. It's the community, the players. It's like they're all your sisters, and they're just special.
When you looked around last game and it was Little Dribbler night and you saw all those little blue shirts that were out there, how does it make you feel about the future of the program here?
It's good. It makes me helps me know that there's many girls that look up to us and keep wanting to play, and we're role models for them, so you got to look good for them.
You're doing a wonderful job, too. This is the best interview that you've ever done, so be excited about that one, too. Some of the old players that you've played with before that have poured into you, you still talk to them a lot, I know. I see them at the games a lot. What does that mean?
To see them here is really, really big for all of us, all the girls on the team. Alexis comes. I know Christina comes. Kylie's here. Emma comes. She left already, but it's important. Like, we like to see them here and they let us know that they're our biggest supporters.
Very good. The intensity that you have on the floor, and this is the final question that I'll have for you as well. The intensity that you have on the floor, the board bully pictures are not really as intense. They seem to be a little more fun. Tell me about that this year. Just about the idea of the board bully and how it's an award for being aggressive on the boards, yet you guys turn around and have a lot of fun with it afterwards.
Coach West just did it to make us want to get more rebounds, because I guess we really don't have that many bigs on our team, or we don't send that many to rebound. And so Briley gets a lot of rebounds. Or she did, but it's something to look forward to after the game and be silly with. We always try to have a fun time on the court and off.
You guys do a great job of it, too. It's been a great couple of weeks of basketball. I know the record doesn't show it from the games, the 2 weeks in the past on there, but that Zachary game, I think you ladies played about as best as I've seen all season, and that bodes well for the future.
Thank you.
There you go. Jody Jowers joins us tonight, our 812th edition of our Player of the Game, and she wanted 2,000 points in your career. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Yes, ma'am. We're going to visit with head coach Casey West here in just a moment, and she's going to be proud of her young basketball player who, look, I'll wait till she gets a headset on too, and we'll discuss that with her. So, biggest fear was she gets really nervous on interviews.
Okay.
But I looked at it tonight. This was a first half Jody and the second half Jody. We've seen sometimes Jody's come out and just dominated the second half. When she's had a quiet first half, she dominated the interview. She killed it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. She really does have a great personality and a big personality. And when she gets going and you can really get her to open up to you, she's funny. She's very funny.
We asked her about her 2,000 points, and I'll tell you what she said, and then I want to hear what you have to say about that. Very first thing she said was, it's cool but it's about the players ahead of me that I played with, and those are playing with me right now. And she gave credit to everyone but herself. Well, she didn't give it to her coach, but she gave it to everyone but everybody else in there.
Yeah, well, it isn't me. I don't play out there. I don't give assists. I don't create anything steals. I just give them the tools to be able to go out and to play the best they can and practice them hard, but that's all them. And that's what I said also in there when we went over 2,000 points, because I knew that that's who Jody is that she would give credit to, Briley passing her the ball, stealing the ball, Christina, many of these years, like everybody's stealing or passing it to her and making a good pass to get her those 2 points. So to me, when you celebrate these, you celebrate as a whole team, because it's like a team accomplishment. It's something that we all really did together, and I'm proud of her, though. She's a hard worker. She's put a lot of time in. She's been on the team since the 7th grade, and she sat the bench when she was younger and, got better at practice every single day, and she deserves all the recognition that she gets. So. Well, she easily draws that recognition from any team that comes in here. They're putting their best person. They're going to find out where Jody Jowers is, without a doubt. But it wasn't just Jody. It was a complete team effort tonight. We saw everybody but 2 players on your roster score tonight. Yes, and that, to me, is just a testament of what these Lady Rams basketball players do. Yeah, and I'm proud of them. We just try to every single day get better. Every single one of us at practice when we get the chance, which we've had 1 practice in 6 days, and I think that's why we threw it over the goal about 5 times, got our own rebound, threw it back, got our own rebound. It is. Basketball is this weird sport where you have to do reps, a lot of reps, and when we loved the snow, we enjoyed it. Our bodies got some rest, but it is hard to just come and play when you haven't been in a rhythm and haven't had a chance to practice. So, well, we're looking forward to a lot of, I know, district starts. You guys got Converse tomorrow night. Is that right, on the road? And then back here Tuesday for district? Yes, we go to Converse, and then we got Tuesday, our big rivalry game that we've always had against Glenmore. And when we were in this district before, this would be the one where we would pack the stands, Glenmore people versus Oak Hill people, and always a good time when we play each other. So. All right, not to look ahead and jump games, but how do you prepare an outfit for a game like that? Because I know the way your closet, everything I've heard about it, has the bling and all of that in there. So how do you prepare? Well, let me jump in there. And BU Designs does a lot of things, too. And we know that you get custom-made shirts and all. So there's not one like this either. Oh, no. But BU Designs wanted to come out and give you I think that's rhinestones on a rhinestones ram, and you're the only one of them in history that has one of these. Well, I'm gonna have to wear that, man. Look at that. That's a rhinestone rams here. Yeah, there you go. I'm new at this. Sorry. Look, that's so good. I love it. Thank y'all so much. So, yeah, she wanted to, as an Oak Hill grad, she's proud of the work that goes on out here, and you can have the bag, too, if you'd like that. Tell her thank you so much. I appreciate it. To how you pick out an outfit for this, too. Now, the pressure's on, of course, for that. But but really, no, what goes into to your mindset? Because I don't think, have you worn the same outfit for 2 games? No. That's what No, I have a closet full, so I try not to wear the same thing. I actually had on this big outfit, and I put it on today, and I was like, okay, I feel like this is too much for tonight. Wait. Look into the camera right there and say, you think an outfit was too much? I thought tonight that the outfit I put on was too much, and I had to save it for maybe like Tuesday night or senior night. Okay, so it's that level of one. We'll have it for senior night. Okay, Coach, we appreciate it. Great win. You guys got off to a tremendous start in there. Got it out of hand pretty early, and I know fast starts like that mean a lot to you. Yeah, it does. I'm excited. We have 7 games left, and then we're into playoff season, so it's coming quick. And if you haven't got a chance to come out and support the Lady Rams, come out and support the Lady Rams. If not, watch us on 446. They're doing such a phenomenal job. Everyone in our community talks about it. They love it. They're like, it's so great. We put it up on our big screen TV at home, and I'm in my recliner, and I'm eating, and I'm like, well, that's great. Come out and see us, though, Here's what we tell folks. Come to the game. Have some Ram Bam fries and watch the game afterwards. That's what you go back and do. Go back and watch it. And I know some of my players do that with their family. They go home afterwards and they put it on the big team and watch it. Take them home with you and watch the game afterwards. That's a good plan. Head Coach Casey West, thank you for this one. Let's cheer those Rams on and get them back in the lead in this one. My sparkles are stuck together. Okay.
Well, you just never know. Head coach Casey West joins us here at halftime. Congratulations to her, and her sparkles are stuck together. Her sparkles are stuck together. We're back. Action we go. 8 minutes to the start of the third period. Down by 11 in this one are the Rams. Up and under. Goodwin going to have to get those to fall early. Thompson controlling the board in the bucket. Trustin Thompson. Two big things. Said the outfit was too big. It was too much. I've never heard her say an outfit was too much. Great work by Xavier Johnson, knifing his way. We've seen him hit from downtown and now drive his way to the basket also.
We have to mark that one down for sure. That's going to be a cut up.
You can believe that.
Wow.
There's Goodwin from downtown, top of the key for three. It's over into the corner. Three is up, no good. Walters pulls that one down.
Nothing but air.
Opportunity for the Rams to get it closer than it's been in a while. There's the freshman sharpshooter from the corner. Doesn't get it to fall, and quickly the rebound controlled out by Johnson. He'll take it coast to coast and get the and one coming up. What a turn of events. Count the basket. They'll whistle Goodwin with the foul. Had a chance to get it to 5, maybe 6, maybe 5. And now the lead quickly back to 10 with a chance to go to 11.
I'm going to sit down a minute, Doug.
Walters gets that one out of there. He's going to take it coast to coast, unable to get it to fall. There's our man Trustin, and downtown again. Goodwin finding his range. Gets that stroke from beyond the arc. Lead back to 7 for Rapides. Quick three-pointer to answer that. Kerryon Johnson from the wing gets that one to go.
He says I like a 10-point lead more than 7.
Goodwin back down the floor, trying to shake and bake just a little bit. Harris knocks that one away. Coach Broussard slows him down just a little bit. Says we don't have the numbers, don't run. And at this point in it, you're able to just grind away a little bit of clock. Set up and get your good shot. But what Oak Hill's been able to do is force just one shot, trips down the floor, and that's what you're going to have to do. Defense and make some shots. If you're Rapides, just keep grinding away.
Timeout call.
Timeout called, and it is a 30. We'll take it with them. Be right back.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Wow.
Courtside on the Hill, Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins, Brett Stallsby, bringing you Oak Hill Lady Rams and Rams basketball. Congratulations to our BU Designs player of the game for the Lady Rams. That was Jody Jowers, 2,000 career points now. Congratulations to that young lady. Good defense by McMicken. Going to the basket was Antoine Jones, and he's shaking up just a little bit. McMicken, good dish on the end to Thompson. I think he held on to it a little bit long. Knifes under, unable to get it to fall. Gets stone board and bucket, Trustin Thompson.
Nice pump fake there to get him out of his way, get us over the line.
Turnover, yeah. And they're going to get Marler back in there, and he'll swap places. Let's see who's coming out. That's Tremont Dorsey. Will come over, and we saw Coach Broussard talking to him just a little bit earlier. Don't think he was happy with the last couple of trips down the floor. Walter swung around side to Coward. He'll fire that one away and gets it to fall.
It's another 3.
Dean Coward, the freshman, gets the lead down to 5. This is a 5-0 run for Oak Hill. Close as it's been in a while. That one inside, good body work by Thompson. And I'm telling you, the physicality of Trustin Thompson dictates how well this Oak Hill team's going to play. Walters will fire away from downtown, and he gets it to fall, and the lead's back to 2.
Quickly changed there, Doug.
Well, they gave him a 3 on the board, Chuck.
Yes, no, they're down by 2 as well.
Okay.
But you're right.
And near turnover. There's a hold. Not sure why that wasn't called. But good backside work. And this is all Rams here. The intensity level has changed. It's good work inside by Micken. Held ball is controlled, and it'll go over to Rapides. Quickly checking back in is Tremont Dorsey. Three ball, corner pocket, it's up and it's good. You got to get a man on him. Xavion Johnson with his 3rd 3-ball of the night. Rams have shot their way back into this one. Walters will try to do it again. He answers that one. See ball, shoot ball, 38-36. Johnson slows things down just a little bit. Now zips it into the corner. That's a 3, and it's up, and it's good. And my goodness, things have been going on fire here the last little while.
You know that famous song you like there, Doug, that raining tacos? It's raining 3s.
It is indeed. And now Goodwin's going to go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. They'll whistle that one on MC Harris.
And that is their first team foul of this period.
It's been a very well played game by both sides when it comes to fouls.
They have. They've kept them low, and only one time.
First free throw up, and it's good from Ty. Second one up, and it's good. Quite unconventional last 4 trips down. They've all resulted in 3 points from both sides. That one via the free throw line. Back to a 2-point game. Oak Hill looking for a stop here and an opportunity to battle all the way back and take the lead. This is the intensity that you know Coach McGee wanted out of his Rams from the whistle. They've been in command this entire period. 3-ball launch from the top of the key. Xavion Johnson giving 4 of those beyond the arc.
There's some hot hands out there on both sides right now.
Look, it has been just a battle between the two of them. Inside to Thompson, gets it to fall. And now you're starting to hear some things out of that student section over there. Drags a foot for 3 up, and it's no good. They're going to call Thompson on the foul for a hold. Coach Nate just as fired up as we've heard him all game in this one. Very much so believing in his 19th ranked Rams of Oak Hill. Two and a half remain here in the third. Xavion went to the lane, went to the lane, but unable to get it to fall. Harris now will kick it out. Spins around, that one high off the glass, no good. Thompson this time does control the board. He's trying to go one-on-one with it. And they call a block, and that'll send Trustin to the line to shoot 2. And look, even the officials are getting into this one. Yes. When they jump call the block, they're feeling it.
Yes, they are. They're getting the hype of the game.
They'll whistle that on MC Harris. And goodness gracious. This has turned into a mighty good one, and we thought it would be. Free throw was shot flat, never really had a chance at it. was online, but it's got to have some art to it. A lot better on that one. It does get it to fall back to 2. Freshman Cowart being pushed around by Harris, but able to stand in there and get that one. Goodwin's got it off to the right side to Walters. Walters thought about 3. Instead, he'll elevate on the baseline. Doesn't get it to fall. Should be a held ball. No, Walters just muscles around and gets that one. And a timeout is whistled. Timeout whistled. That means possession was given and granted, and it goes over to Oak Hill. They'll take the timeout. It's a 30. We'll take it with them and be right back.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
Back court side at the Hill. Oak Hill set to inbounds it. That is Goodwin, McMicken, Walters, Cowart, and Thompson on the floor. It's over to Walters. Thought about 3, but he was out on him was Marler. Walters now will fire away from downtown, and he gets it. And that gives Oak Hill the lead. 3 ball from the wing, 45-44. Oak Hill leads this one.
See how the Mustangs respond from being behind now.
They'll whistle that foul on Cowart, it looks like. They do. Dean Cowart, the freshman, called for the foul. Still not a lot of those. Nobody in foul trouble. One thing you got to watch out for, Rapides will lead a little bit with the elbow when they clear through there. But again, they're letting them play the game, and you like to see that. Ty Goodwin is whistled for that one. And now kind of a reversal of the last period. Rapides will be shooting for the final minute 21. That is Avion Johnson to the line. First free throw ties it up, 45 apiece. Second free throw, no good. Walters pulls another one down, and quickly they beat all the Mustangs down the floor. But Rapide does a great job of getting back on defense. McMicken high and off the glass, no good. Thompson unable to pull that one down. That is Johnson that comes out of there with it, but another steal, and it goes the other way. Oak Hill back in the lead, 47-45, 60 ticks of the clock remaining here in the third. It's another steal inbounds. Goodwin's been everywhere. Foul whistled on the floor. Wanting to run the floor a little bit. He's getting held up with the basket that's causing a lot of, so he's letting him know, look, you've got some room. Walters thought he had a step back 3 opportunity. Near steal by Harris, back up top. Boy, they converge. This is that defense we saw. Cowart from the corner gets a 3.
Wow.
There's another one knocked away, and Goodwin is everywhere defensively on these inbounds.
Playing like it's the last 36 seconds of the game, but I think they're just getting lit up.
Got another period to go in this one. This one has been a fun one. There's Johnson. He is on Goodwin. 24. Neither team really wanting to commit another foul here in this one. Oak Hill definitely doesn't. Carry-on Johnson elevating, unable to get it to fall. And McMicken and Thompson battle for the rebound. Look, I'm telling you, you want to point out a player that is playing head and shoulders above anybody, but you can't do it because all of those players out on the floor are putting out effort. Over the top it goes.
His foot's on line. She missed it.
They're going to call a push, and right in front of, they're going to whistle Cowart with the foul, and I don't know about that one. But it will be, that will be 5, so that will send Rapides to the free throw line, and that is why you didn't want to see that foul if you're a Rams fan, is because that would bail them out with 6.7, and it's going to send MC Harris to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Great work by Harris to stand in there and stay in control of that, not fall back over, apparently, that mid-court line. First free throw up, and it's good. Still a 2-possession game, a lot of basketball to go. Second free throw is kind of flat. Walters pulls that one down. Oak Hill does have an opportunity. Got to shoot it away. There's a shot at the buzzer. Not the one you want shooting it, but that's okay. 50-46 at the end of 3. We'll be back in 1 minute on 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Big hello out to everyone that is watching at home, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or wherever you may be watching this one. We give you a big hello. If you've not followed us, go ahead and do that. Tell your friends about it. Leave us a comment, though, of who you're watching and who you're cheering for out here. This looks to be a pretty solid fourth period. Robinson back into the game, gets it over to Cowart. Cowart now will kick it out. The intense defense that we saw Rapides bring out in that first period that built that big lead for them is back on display. Goodwin makes his way to the basket, but steps back, unable to get that one, and Carryon Johnson gets that one back to Harris. It goes across the timeline, and he'll go straight to the basket. Thompson able to stay there with the body and knock that one out. Boy, it looked like he was falling backwards and just stayed in there long enough. Tristan Thompson has been dominant periods 2, 3, and 4.
Timeout.
Timeout whistled on the sideline. That didn't look good. Full timeout. We'll take it with them and be back in 60 seconds on 446 Sports.
Discover golf like never before at Links on the Bayou, Central Louisiana's hidden gem. Welcome to a golf experience like no other. Our Links-style design sets the stage for an exciting and unique adventure. 5 distinct tee boxes cater to every skill level, ensuring a game that's perfect for you. And when you're ready to refuel, head to Becky's Bunker Club for dining with a view, and gear up in our pro shop, ready to elevate your golfing experience. Tee off at Links on the Bayou today. Links on the Bayou, redefining the way you enjoy golf.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
And we are back here. A lot of folks chiming in with us on Facebook, and we're glad to see that. That one's out of bounds. Will stay with Rapides. Sarah Rasmussen says, hey, Coach Casey, as a former Lady Ram, I appreciate you. Big shout out to her. See what else I saw in here, too. Somebody was watching from work. Lisa Gillespie is watching from work in Heinsohn. We appreciate that. MC Harris up into the basket it goes. And an over the line on the inbounds, and this is not at all what you want. Oak Hill's got to be careful there, giving away that lead they had coming out of the break. And Rapides a basket away from tying this thing right back up. Harris spins around now. He'll go to the basket, knifes, cuts, goes to work. Gets that to fall, knotted at 50. Game that was 35-25 at one point has been back and forth ever since. That's Rachel, gets hit in the face, but goes to the rack. Unable to get that to fall. Out of bounds off of Thompson, it looks like. And will stay with Rapides. No, correction, it goes over to Oak Hill. So off of Rapides. Trying to free someone, and that someone was Coward. He gets it back up top to Goodwin. They've been hot from downtown, and that continues. Ty Goodwin from downtown. Three-point shooting has been on display from both sides in this one. Oak Hill got hot in that third to get the lead back. They regain here on a Ty Goodwin three-point basket. Spinning inside, great work. Going to go to the free throw line. No whistle that one. Had his choice, but they're whistling on Rachel.
Well, that's the first team foul, but it is the second one, but that's the first one.
It's going to send Harris to the line to shoot a pair. 6:02, 2 minutes gone here in the final stanza. Missed the first one. Harris, couple of dribbles there, sets up, and the right-handed shooter there at the free throw line fires away. No good there, and Trustin Thompson pulls that one down. Top of the key for three, and he's got it. And look, Xavier Johnson just says, you got to be kidding me. They keep making them from everywhere.
Everyone's getting in on the three action here on the Rams.
Yeah, Robinson's going to be whistled for the foul. And he earned that one. That was a legitimate one. But you got to be careful getting into foul trouble this early, too. That's two fouls just within the first 2.5.
Because we're in the long haul now. They're going to have to be very mindful of that.
That one flat, no good by Harris. Harris has not shot the free throw well the last two trips down.
Any violations? Another.
Yep, they'll call that look like down low on Robinson. He stepped over and came back, but the free throw was up in the air at that point in time. This is most impressive of a night beyond the arc as I've seen for Oak Hill this season. That free throw rolls out of there, no good. Rachel pulls it down, gets it over to Goodwin. Outside it goes to Cowart. Back up top and around. Goodwin steadies things, gets over. Robinson's going to try to spin inside. Wants to dump this one off inside to Thompson, but just too much work, and I don't think that's what you want to do. That's where Oak Hill was getting into trouble early on, was going inside the paint. And while you've got that long-range shot working, you've got to do it and then let your defense keep working here. 3 minutes gone in the fourth, 5 remaining. It's been a nifty one. Screen is set there. That trying to free up Xavier Johnson. The good one right in his pocket. This is Jones. He's going off of Thompson. Thompson unable, not giving a minute. That one knocked away, but right back into the hands of Cowart. Quickly down the floor. Goodwin pulls a trigger. Wow. Top of the key, fires that one away. 59-50. What a run. Rachel, ball knocked out of his hands. And good move down on this end here a little bit earlier. Got the Rapides crowd fired up a little bit. Anytime an opponent ends up on his backside, then that's going to excite your fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a 34-15 run being put on by Oak Hill. Make it 36. You remember it was 35-25. Rapides had the lead.
Got him on leaning into him.
I'm gonna whistle that one on Goodwin for the foul. And fouls are mounting up on Oak Hill. Halfway through the fourth, 3 fouls. Still a couple to go, but 0 called on there's one from the corner that's up, and it's no good. And no calls down there on that trip, and that kind of shocked me. Robinson will try his hand on it. Thompson's going to get whistled for pushing off. Yeah, we saw that. That's the second time down, and you cannot have that young man out of there. But look, they bring in Walters, who's just been very solid. And they're going to take Robinson out, it looks like. So you've got that combination of Walters and Thompson back in there banging around underneath, and that's two that you don't mind having down there. Harris up under and inside and gets that basket to fall.
Well, that's 14 fouls on the Rams and none on the Mustangs.
Yep. Rapides will be shooting for the duration. Now, where that plays into, it's a good job of Thompson. There was a foul committed. Thompson hung on to him and didn't let him fall. But that's going to send, well, that sent Goodwin to the line for 2.
Yes.
Didn't see who they called. That
Number 4.
Mustang foul, they called it on 4, so that is, no. Now they've called it on 14.
Maybe so. I didn't see the other hand. I saw the 4 up.
Goodwin. Front iron, but shooter's touch gets that one to fall and back to a 10-point lead. Just remember a time we were talking about Oak Hill needed to get it within 10, and now they just extend the lead to 10, and there's Walters that pulls that one down. Back up to the top, it goes to Rachel. He loses that one by way of Carryon Johnson. Such good defense by both squads out there. Rebound by Dorsey and a block there. And they will call Walters with the foul, and that's going to be free throws the rest of the way. As McMicken set to come back in, they're bringing another big body in there. So that group that's out there now, led by McMicken, Thompson, and Walters, is certainly the bigger bodies for this Oak Hill team. And that's what you want to match up with if you're Coach McGee. First free throw rims out of there, no good by Carryon Johnson. Well, this has been the kind of game that we thought it would be. Back and forth, physical, very well played. Second free throw, no good. Walters comes in there. All he could do was throw that one back up top. Launched from the top of the key, and it's good. Savion Johnson, 5 from downtown. Rachel getting banged around, and that ball is turned over there. Numbers for Rapides. Put on the brakes and fly right by you. 3-ball, corner pocket, Savion Johnson. And he's got it back to 4 points with his 6th long-range bomb of the night. Walters up, gets his own board, puts this one back, unable to get it to fall, gets his second consecutive rebound, and they'll play on.
Nope, timeout.
Coach McGee, goodness, with 2:02 to go. What a game. You see some of the fans just hanging onto their hats and their heads and everything going, what a game. Full timeout. We'll take it with them, catch our breaths, and we'll be right back.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Backcourt sign on the hill. Oak Hill set to trigger this one in. Slap the ball from Rachel. Inside it goes to Thompson. Kicks it back out. Walters from the top of the key. And it's like an Oprah Winfrey show. You get a three, and you get a three, and everybody gets a three. Foul whistled on Rachel, they'll call that one, but not before the three ball was made from Walters at the top of the key. And this is what you cannot have, because this will allow the clock to stop and the free throws to come. First free throw from Harris up and no good. And the guard for the Mustangs struggling to convert from the free throw line. You know, it's just aggravating, and you wonder if he's just thinking about it a little bit too much instead of just letting the muscle memory take over. Tries to clear his mind, fires this one, and it's no good. A little flat again. Walters pulls that board down, gets it to Thompson, didn't know where he was, and that's a lost ball turnover. 7-point lead, minute 49 to go in this one for the Rams. Harris has it. They gotta try to find Xavion. Harris says, I'm just gonna go to the basket. Thompson says, I'm gonna take the ball away. Out front it goes to McMicken. He goes up. Thompson there clearing the board down on the other end.
Got a foul down here. It's gonna be against the Mustangs. Let's see who they call it on. Number 5.
That is Trayvon Dorsey.
I think he was the one that got it earlier too, instead of number 4. I think it was number 5.
Now, where's this hurt you is still a lot of fouls to give. It's 3 fouls before Oak Hill's shooting. Walters back up to the top. And that gets critical when you try to foul to send Oak Hill to the line to maybe extend the game some.
Yeah.
Walters, who had that big 3 his last time up, and Oak Hill extends this one out deep near midcourt. Good when they're running one-hander, no good. Dorsey comes out of there with the board, and quickly goes Harris. Over into the corner, you got to get on him. That's Johnson from downtown. No good, but the rebound controlled by Kerryon Johnson and gets the putback. 65-60. 1:06 to go. Full timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 60 seconds on 446 Sports.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau.
Just a reminder, if you've not taken the chance to go up and hit that follow button, do that. If you're on Facebook, hit the subscribe, like, and comment on it if you are over on YouTube. Unable to get the ball down the floor, but quickly back the other way it goes. Just a well-played game. Stepping back now, thought about it, did Rachel. They'll slow it down just a little bit, down under a minute. Rams fans all around, Mustangs fans all around watching this one. Did you go back and watch this one again? If you're watching it as a replay, you've seen a good one. If you watched it live, we'll see what happens. Foul. Still just the third, so he's got to commit a couple more of them before even Oak Hill gets the ball to the free throw line. So you'll go for a steal. If you don't get it, get the foul. 2 possessions down. Walters chasing it down in the back court. And Xavier Johnson comes up and commits the foul. And he's lucky he doesn't get the technical. He's got to be careful right there. Just as good a ball player as I've seen this year. Xavier Johnson can shoot the ball as good as anybody and has played so well defensively. Now Oak Hill will be shooting on free throws. Inside it goes to Thompson. He's going to hang around there, and they hold on to it. Trayvon Dorsey's going to get whistled for that foul. We've seen a lot of good shooters this year. I'm telling you, Xavier Johnson is right up there with them. 6 3-pointers tonight for Rapides. His 3 early got him out to an early lead. Thompson's free throw rims out, no good, 29.5. You see it on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. So thankfully it's not me having to keep up with it. Misses both free throws, does Thompson. If you're Rapides, maybe you look to foul him the next trip down the floor as well. There's Xavier. We talked about him earlier, and he responds with number 7. And it's a 1-possession game, and they will foul. Good job by the Rams to get the ball inside to Goodwin, and had to foul him right away. 2-point game with 14-1 to go. Rams fans are getting excited about this one. Mustangs fans doing the same. Hope you are at home. Big shout out to our Oak Hill sponsors, of course, Sheriff Mark Wood, Kayla Jade Photography, Major League Collectibles, and Little Mo, Little Dribblers, Lebos, and BU Designs.
Great sponsors, great support out here in this Oak Hill community.
First free throw is up, and it's good by Goodwin. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Still one score.
Still one score. What a ball game it has been since that first quarter lead that was built by Rapides.
Yeah.
2-possession game on that free throw from Goodwin. He has been lights out in this one tonight. Xavier will fire away. Rebound controlled by McMicken. He's going to put on the brakes and hold on to the ball. 2-1, and that's your ball game. Oak Hill Rams will hang on and win this one. We're going to try to visit with Coach Nate McGee when this one is over. When we do, we'll get the headset down to him, visit with him just a moment. Before this one is over, we'll get Brett to keep the camera on him as well. What a tremendous, tremendous game that it was. We may get him upstairs here is what we may have to, is what we may do. He's over talking to Xavier Johnson right now, letting him know about it. Welcome in, Coach Nate McGee. What a tremendous ball game. And, Coach, we talked before the game, and you said it was going to be an exciting one. Take me through it.
Man, these boys learned how to fight.
Shaking a little bit, Coach. That's what I like to see.
Dude.
No, that's
I'm
good.
fired up, blood's pumping. These dudes learned how to fight. I told you the last time we talked on here that the first couple weeks, we took hard-fought L's, losses, and it came down to the last 2 minutes in a lot of games that we've had this year. You seen how we came out flat, and for some reason, time and time again, it shows that we show up in the third quarter. So
look, after that big lead that got out there, it looked like the physicality when it came in with Thompson, McMicken, and Walters. Those three big bodies seemed to say, okay, you're not going to come into the lane anymore and take advantage of us. Tell me about those bigs.
Man, they fought, dude. At the end of the day, I get in them, I rip them up because we struggled at the beginning of the year with rebounding and being physical. And I told them from practice on Tuesday and from today during shoot around, it was, hey, we got to be physical. Rapids is going to come and be physical. They're going to shoot the heck out of the ball, and they did that. They're going to drive hard, but we got to bring it to them.
Look, the shoot-around was very effective. You guys were lights out the entire game in this one from beyond the arc.
Yeah, those boys learned to knock them down. It took us a while to get going there in the first 2 quarters, but, hey, they found the rhythm down the stretch, and that it made it count.
Young coaching career, Coach, and this was a highlight moment for you, too. After the game, you go up and talk to 14, Johnson from Rapids. What do you tell him?
I told him, man, I said, hey, dude, you did your thing tonight. You made it hard for us, and I just encouraged them, hey, keep your head up, keep going. Let these other dudes know that you're behind them and understand that it's going to come.
Music's playing, Coach. I'm going to let you get in with your team. 14-13 now on the season.
14-13.
Staying in there in that spot for the playoffs, too.
Trying to
keep
stay
grinding.
up.
Good luck tomorrow night, and we'll see you back here Tuesday.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for coming out.
Absolutely. Coach Nate McGee joining us here, guys. What a tremendous night it has been. If you've went back and watched this one, goodness, you've seen a good one. Chuck, what a night it was for the Rams and the Lady Rams tonight.
Absolutely. Quite exciting and great. Always a great atmosphere out here, and they did not disappoint. Those boys came out. I mean, the girls' game was a little bit, they're rebuilding. They're trying to build back up, but those boys' game, those Rams put on a great show for us tonight.
Indeed they did. That's going to wrap it up. Hope you had a tremendous snow week, and we look forward to, won't have the game tomorrow night, of course, it's on the road, but we'll be back here Tuesday night as the Lady Rams and Rams open up district play with a big one in Glenmore. Make sure you make it out for that one. If you can't, come in here.
And ASL Championship soccer tomorrow night.
All weekend long. Make sure you follow, make sure you like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you know when we are coming live to you. From my man Brett Stallsby on camera, Chuck Perkins, I am Doug Gann. God bless you all and good night.